TerpSousVide. Starting with the buttons here in the front, you have power button, fan button, minus button, and plus button for lowering and raising the temperature. And it also comes with this awesome pipe jack, mood mat, and non-slip pad. The non-slip pad you want to put underneath your pipe jack as such to make sure that it doesn't move and it stays very stable. And the mood mat you place on top right here to protect your dab rig, and we love it. Then you crank this bad boy that way to lower, this way to raise, and you choose the appropriate height you would like for your rig, and you set it, the banger or slurper, in the heat tube and lower it down as much as you possibly can without the neck touching. So it's in there as deep as it can, and the hot air is washing over the bottoms and side, giving a real thorough, even heat throughout. And then once you do that, you leave it in there for about 3 minutes, and then after 3 minutes, it's going to be at the perfect temp. It doesn't matter if you leave it in there for 3 minutes or like 30 minutes, it's going to be to the digital temperature that you have chosen. There is a temp guide included in the owner's manual, as well as you can use any sort of temp devices that you like, but once you get the hang of it, you really won't need any other devices besides the TerpSousVide. So once you have everything all set up, you press the power button, boom. When you press the fan button just once to bring it to the lowest fan speed, then, as I told you before, you choose the exact temperature you want. For me, I like to choose 820 degrees for bangers and around 950 degrees for slurpers. Then after 3 minutes on a banger, it's going to be around 600 degrees, and on a slurper, it's going to be around 650 degrees. Reason being is we tend to take bigger dabs out of slurpers. We like them to be a little warmer, and we like it to just be a 3-minute heat up time. And then once you're done with that heat up time, you're ready to dab. And the other cool part is, if you have 2 rigs that are around the same size, pull one off, start dabbing, you can put the next one on to heat before you're even done Q-tipping that first one. The second one is going to be ready to go. And while we got 1 more minute left for this heat up to complete, we can talk about some of the benefits that TerpSousVide has. Specifically, no more cool down times. Never having to wait for your banger or slurper to cool down is a magical situation, because we heat it to the exact perfect temp every time, and you don't have to wait. Also, no more burnt terps. Since we're not overheating it, and since you're digitally choosing the temperature you want, you get the perfect temp dab every time. You don't have to worry about burning it or wasting any of your lovely material. No more Chaz bangers. I really love that, because even really quality quartz can cost over $200 for like Grass Lab or Halen or Toro. And then slurpers get out of town. They can cost like $500 to $1,000, no problem. With this device, you're not going to be overheating your nail. You're just going to be heating it to the exact temperature you want. And not to mention, we're not going to be using any butane, which is awesome, because butane has a lot of negative health effects on the earth as well as for human beings. Like when you extract it from the earth, butane, that hurts the earth. When you use it, it hurts the ozone layer. And then when you're done with it, you have like the pressurized cans and you have the plastic lids, all sorts of waste that we don't want. So no wait times, no burnt terps, no Chaz bangers, and it's also really beneficial to, like, if your friends want to try dabbing but they're not a big fan of torches or the whole negative vibe that brings, this can change that. And for our ideal dab, I like to do around 2 grains of rice, and I just like scoop that on my dabber. And once you have that, I recommend about the 820 degrees, and you'll be good to go. And just like that, no wait times. And if you know your sizing right, no burnt terps, no Chaz bangers, just clean, perfect vaporization. Solventless vaporization, our favorite. And now, see the culmination of what we've been working on for the last 3 years. Perfect temp dabs on tap. Woo! 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 Come join the TerpSousVide family with the most reliable way to heat up your dabs. The combustion-free technology that gives you the perfect dabbing temperature no matter what size or type of dab you are planning to take. Welcome to the future. Solventless vaporization, TerpSousVide. Follow us on Instagram, terp.sousvide. Also, you can find all our products, TerpSousVide.com.